Short presentation. We are going to continue the series that we started on the exploration of the hinterland of Africa. Remember, we started with the explorations or expeditions of Mungo Park. Then we later went to the explorations and or expeditions of Hugh Clapperton and his men. Now the next successful, I'll call it successful, exploration was the one of the Lander brothers. That is Richard Lander and John Lander. Richard Lander was part of the team that went with Hugh Clapperton. As a matter of fact, during the second expedition of Hugh Clapperton, he was one of the, if not the only person that returned back to Britain. He went back to Britain from the Badagry axis after Hugh Clapperton died in Sokoto. Now, when he returned to Britain, he presented the successes, the documents or the documentaries or journals of Hugh Clapperton to the British government. After about 18 months, he opted to go back to Africa. He actually volunteered to go back to Africa to complete the task of tracing the flowing pattern of the River Niger. In January 1830, Richard Lander set out from Britain to Africa with his brother, John Lander. So they entered or they went through the Badagry route again, from where they started their journey to the hinterland. They later got to Busa. At Busa, they secured a canoe with which they started sailing down the river Niger. Well, when they got to Asaba, that is in the present day South Nigeria, they were captured and taken to the Obi of Abo. They were captured and taken to the Obi of Abo. Well, a brass merchant named King Boy ransomed them, and who took them from the people that captured them at Abo. From there, he helped them towards getting down to the area that is referred to today as the Niger Delta area. Precisely, the Lander brothers were able to see the Niger, or were able to see where the River Niger entered the sea or the ocean through a number of small rivers or a number of tributary rivers, including the well-known River Non, which is in the present day Niger Delta area of Nigeria. Well, they stopped over at Fernandapo, from where they returned back to England in 1831, having accomplished their task. The Lander brothers basically volunteered, but haven't participated or haven't been part of the team that went with Hugh Clapperton. Richard Lander was able to gain some experience or some experiences as regard the method of navigating the hinterland of Africa with a cause in mind or with a task in mind. He decided to return to Africa. What with the successful findings of the Lander brothers, the British decided to take the next line of explorations, the next line of expeditions, which was basically towards the establishment of businesses in the hinterland of Africa. Remember that the basic reason, or one of the major reasons, if not the basic reason, for the explorations of the hinterland of Africa by the Europeans, the British, precisely on their own way, was basically to establish business between Europe and Africa. This played very important role towards the expeditions and explorations of the hinterland of Africa. And with the successful exploration of the Lander brothers, the Europeans, the British, precisely went into business establishment based explorations. Now they've been able to discover from where the River Niger started and from where it ended, or some of the cities and the towns through which the River Niger went through, and most importantly, the termination point of the River Niger. This foundation, or this establishment, or these realities helped the British towards organizing high or serious move that later degenerated to them taking over territories that later became Nigeria, and at the same time establishing colonial government on the area that later became Nigeria. Please subscribe to our channel. If you are new, click on the notification icon so that anytime we bring in new content, you'll be one of the earliest persons to be notified towards that. Thanks for still being part of our channel. We appreciate your comments and we appreciate your inputs.